The Dallas Mavericks were defeated 104-100 on April 2nd against the Golden State Warriors. This was the first occurrence of the 2023-24 season where the Mavericks held an opponent below 105 points and lost the game. I'm going to take a look at some of the things that the Warriors did to make it difficult for the Mavs offensively. Luka still had 30 points, 11 assists. Kyrie Irving had 27 points. PJ Washington had 20 points as well. But the Warriors still held the Mavericks to 100 points, one of their lowest scoring totals of the season. And, given that it was a end of a 5-game road trip, there are naturally going to be some human element complications to that. But, from a strategic standpoint, it's important to take a look at what the Warriors managed to do, given that they've faced some defensive resurgence with Trayce Jackson-Davis playing next to Draymond Green in the front court lately and have been one of the best teams in the NBA since early February. Let's get right into it. The Warriors frequently understand the importance of junking up the paint for Luka since he's such a talented and efficient scorer when he's getting downhill. And here playing out of the get action, Andrew Wiggins fights over the handoff. Draymond Green was playing up to the level and is going to stay overloading the strong side in the paint, while Trayce Jackson-Davis is responsible for Derrick Jones Jr. as the low defender, and he's going to be helping the helper. So this is a lot of paint protection. Luka's going to try to play off of 1 foot, a tough floater, try to bank it in and misses. Luka had Draymond Green picking him up after a transition push, and he's going to bring Trayce Jackson-Davis' man into the action, Daniel Gafford, to set a screen. This is going to force the Warriors to rely on wings to be the back end of the defense. Klay Thompson's going to be the low defender, and he's going to be rotating over to potentially provide that paint protection if Luka was to get downhill or hit the short roller. And Luka takes full advantage of this, darts a right-handed pass cross court to the weak side corner, and PJ Washington knocks down the catch-and-shoot three. As usual, Kyrie was aggressive in transition. He's going to be pushing it on the break, has space to pull it for three, and knocks down the shot. The Warriors do an effective job of protecting Steph Curry whenever the opposition's trying to hunt him in screening actions. A big part of that, even with the Mavericks using various off-ball screens and cuts out of a horn set, Steph Curry gets switched onto PJ Washington, and Luka's going to try to bring Washington back into the action after he cut through an initial screen, and Curry's going to try to pre-switch this by communicating with Klay Thompson, but that doesn't develop quickly enough with Washington flipping the screen for Luka. He's going to get to the left side of the floor where he loves to get to, and that's going to create an opportunity to get into the step back with Curry showing long enough to get Wiggins to recover and make the contest. But again, all Luka needs is a split second of daylight to get the shot off, and he gets a shot off and knocks it down. This is one of the many examples of Draymond Green's vast defensive impact. Kyrie Irving's being top blocked by Steph Curry. Normally, this is going to be a backdoor cut for Kyrie for an easy finish, but Green recognizes this. He communicates with the backside of the defense to help the helper. Now he's overloading the strong side. Gafford's going to try to be a relief option to flash to the middle of the paint. Green recognizes this is a strong possibility, makes the recovery once Gafford makes the catch from Kyrie's pass, and blows up the finish attempt at the rim and gets a defensive stop. Semi-transition, PJ Washington seals off the smaller Steph Curry to get into a quick post-up, gets into the right-handed hook and misses the attempt, but again, the right idea, attacking a mismatch. The Warriors were aggressive, loading up on Luka. He attacks downhill. Steph Curry makes contact, potential foul here on the floater, but the Mavs get the offensive rebound. Now Luka is a touch out of the corner. Draymond Green is already overloading the strong side. Luka passes out to PJ Washington. Now this is a late clock situation where he commits a charge on a drive. Early in this possession, Luka is picked up by Trayce Jackson-Davis. He likes that matchup, and he's going to stay patient to attack him, drives left. But Draymond Green does a great job of showing help and then recovering back to Derrick Jones Jr. as Luka is making his pivot with the potential to make the pass out, and he's going to get stuck trying to have to take a turnaround jumper against a lengthy defender, contesting him on the shot, misses it, and then the Mavs get the offensive rebound, try to make a play out of nothing, and turn it over. Another great possession from the Warriors defense being connected as a unit. Luka plays out of the ball screen reject against ice coverage, gets it to Daniel Gafford in the pocket against the blitz, and then he's going to face Trayce Jackson-Davis, rotated over into the paint, getting vertical and pressuring the finish, causing the miss. Kyrie already has Steph Curry guarding him, so he's going to be aggressive early. Daniel Gafford comes up to set a screen, and he's reluctant to do so initially, but then comes to switch the screen direction for him. This creates a driving lane going middle, and Kyrie's naturally going to draw the attention of the defense. Klay Thompson helps at the nail. This leaves P.J. Washington on the weak side wing for Irving to pass to, and he's going to attack off the catch, get into the paint, play off two, and get a floater, and he gets it to go. Kyrie's going to be aggressive attacking Steph Curry to start this possession again. This time he's going to try to use the baseline. And early on, Draymond Green understands this possibility. He's responsible for Daniel Gafford, and he's going to send a late double against Kyrie as he's making a spin move to attack baseline again. And he's going to cause Irving to get stuck with the Warriors helping the helper with Trace Jackson-Davis accounting for Gafford. And Irving's going to get stuck with nowhere great to go with the ball, and he ends up stepping out of bounds, causing the turnover. Luka's going to work off the elbow, extended horn set here, get a handoff and screen from Dante Exum with Steph Curry being brought into the action. With the Warriors showing and recovering, Exum's going to have a chance to attack Curry on the recovery, and he ends up getting funneled to the middle of the floor. The Warriors already had the paint packed with Dwight Powell, a non-shooting threat, trying to find a good place to be off the ball without managing to do so, and Exum just drives right into a crowd and misses the finish attempt. Luka's going to post up Brandon Pajemski early in this possession. He's going to look like he's getting that spin step back, use it as an opportunity to attack downhill, draws Trace Jackson-Davis and help, plays through that bump contact deep on the drive, and finishes the floater. Dwight Powell's going to come screen for Luka Doncic, and he's going to play out of his spin move to reject it, and Powell's still going to screen Andrew Wiggins. This creates the veer switch with Luka snaking into the gap. He's going to stay patient, play off two near the block, use a pass fake, and then he's going to manipulate Steph Curry on the weak side to draw Exum open, which then creates an extra pass opportunity for P.J. Washington to get a catch-and-shoot three, and he misses the shot. Luka flashes to post up the smaller defender, plays out of a back down, creates the drop step, and scoop finish, banks it high off the glass. Luka gets the down screen, flashes to the nail to get a post touch against a smaller defender once again. He's going to play out of the drive left, step back, shot fake, one-legged jumper, and knocks down the shot. Luka's going to receive a cross screen while being guarded by Gary Payton II. Payton's going to stay attached to him as he ends up flashing towards the ball to make himself available for the post touch. And Luka, as he's frequently done, is going to read the potential double team coming from the nail, sees it coming, makes an inside move, and draws the foul. Luka is going to get blitzed here when Dwight Powell comes up to set a ball screen for him, and Luka's going to just play out of the pocket, give it to Powell in the short roll. The ball is going to pop around with Kleba attacking a closeout, and it finds Tim Hardaway Jr. in the weak side corner, and it's a rim out. Against a smaller defender, Luka's just going to go right into the step-back three on the left side of the floor and misses the shot at the back of the rim. The shooting dry spell for Luka during this part of the game was a tough one to overcome. Here he's going to reject a ball screen from Dwight Powell with the right-to-left crossover, and it's going to create an advantage for him to just take a quick pull-up against the trailing defender on the rear view contest, and he's going to miss the shot. Dwight Powell's going to get into a handoff on the second side with Kyrie Irving, and Maxi Kleba does a great job of flashing. He seals off Chris Paul as Kyrie is driving, and he's able to get into a wide-open left-hand scoop finish. Kevon Looney's going to veer switch on Luka Doncic, and he's going to play out of a between the legs, hesitation, between the legs, another between the legs, behind the back, breaking him down off the dribble, double cross, attack downhill with Looney, open to stance up, allowing the drive right, and now Luka's going to get downhill, play off of two, pivot, and then throw a no-look pass with two hands over the top. Late in the shot clock, Kyrie Irving makes the catch in the corner, and I believe he stepped out of bounds, and it was a turnover. As Kyrie plays out of the rip-through going to his left, he's going to attack downhill, facing the Warriors, helping off the dunker spot with Trace Jackson-Davis getting vertical. The Warriors are shrinking the floor. Kyrie's pressured on this attempt and is unable to finish. With Kyrie attacking out of this handoff, he's getting top blocked. He's going to still end up getting the entry pass, come off a screen from Gafford, play out of the pocket against a blitz. And the Warriors did a great job of rotating in position to take a charge with Gafford on the catch, trying to get into the finish, and were successful. Exum shows the value of having competent complementary playmakers. He plays out of a baseline drive, draws two, gets it to Gafford for an easy drop-off dunk. Knowing the paint's going to be clogged, Kyrie is going to come up for a handoff and not use it. He's going to play out of the rejection with the rip-through going to his left, and he's going to get to his short-range pull-up with the help already pre-rotated and banks it in. Draymond Green provided a challenging presence. Kyrie attacks baseline, draws help from Green, loses control of the ball, taps it back out to Jaden Hardy, who then faces Green and help again, sprays it out to P.J. Washington, who attacks off the catch, has a floater playing off two, and misses short. Playing out of horns, Luka gets the ball on a handoff from Derrick Jones. He rejects a screen. He gets into the gap, plays off of two, gets the ball to Jones at the top of the key, who attacks off the catch, draws two, sprays it out to P.J. Washington in the corner, who then attacks off the catch, gets it to Luka Doncic for a catch-and-shoot three. This is a deep one from the 4-point line. He's kind of turning on the shot and misses short. This is a personnel limitation. Luka gets blitzed, has to get the ball to Dwight Powell in the short roll, who finds Derrick Jones Jr. in the weak side corner, tries to overdrive. Powell clogs the lane, and this is a turnover. Luka is going to get a wing ISO touch with Andrew Wiggins guarding him, and he's going to attack aggressively with contact to get past the nail, play out of pivots, throw it behind the back, no-look pass to Kleba, get the ball to P.J. Washington, who misses the catch-and-shoot three. Luka's going to get blitzed at a stack pick and roll. Derrick Jones Jr. is the back screener to bring Steph Curry into the action. Kleba on the pop is going to get it to Jones, who tries to finish through a crowd with the defense pre-rotating off of Kyrie Irving with a well-timed low-man rotation and forces the miss. On the inbounds play, Kyrie's going to get the ball, try to attack downhill, draw two, get the ball to Maxi Kleba. Look like he's going to come up for a handoff, backdoor cut, make a catch against the low defender, and finish through that pressure and gets it to go. Luka is going to get a handoff, play out of a rejection from Exum, and get into that step-back three going to his left, using contact, creates separation, hits the shot. The Warriors blitz despite Tim Hardaway Jr. being the screener. He gets it playing out of the short roll, wide open pull-up in the elbow, knocks it down. As Maxey comes up to screen for Luka, he's reading Draymond Green's parked at the nail, so he's going to reverse it to Dante Exum. And instead of making a pay with a catch-and-shoot jumper, he overdrives, draws two, and this is a late clock touch for Luka. There's 5 seconds left on the clock as he lofts it up to Kleba with two defenders still in the paint. It's a turnover. Luka's going to reject a screen from Dante Exum, an attack going to his left, and on those attack lefts, he likes to play out of that short-range step back into a shot fake to get the defender to leave their feet to draw a foul, but Wiggins does a great job of staying on his feet and just pressuring and comes up with the block. The Mavs do end up forcing a turnover, and Kyrie gets right into a wide-open pull-up three and hits the shot. The Mavs continue to be aggressive, pushing the pace. Luka touches the paint, seals off the defense, shovels it to Tim Hardaway Jr. in the corner, and he misses the open shot. As Draymond Green tried saving it from going out of bounds, Luka Doncic leaked out and was available for a wide-open catch and finish. The Mavs are going to play out of their two-man game with Luka screening for Kyrie Irving. Irving's going to quickly get the ball to Luka on the pop. He's going to try to break down Andrew Wiggins' space with a series of between-the-legs dribbles, right-to-left crossover, and then he's going to play out of the fake step back, try to play out of that give-and-go that he likes to use with Steph Curry already pre-rotated into the paint, sagging off of Dante Exum. Exum's just going to take the shot and knock it down. A frequent option the Mavs like to turn to is to post Luka Doncic up, draw a double team, and get the ball to Kyrie Irving one pass away for a quick trigger catch-and-shoot three. Draymond Green's going to try to stab at the ball, get back to the contest, and Kyrie Irving makes him pay. On the transition push, Kyrie's going to play out of a shot fake, get into a get action, attack downhill, draw two, kick it out to P.J. Washington, and Luka's going to get the ball. Washington's going to flip the screen, and now Luka's getting into that attack right. Wiggins is going to try to slide to cut him off, and he's going to counter with the behind the back into a step back and knocks down the shot. Luka's going to flash to the ball and receive a triple threat touch, and what he's reading here is Draymond Green. He's going to see Green is now entering the paint after Luka's already had the ball for a little bit, so he's going to play out of the jab step, raise and fire, and miss on the back rim. After the Warriors gamble in the backcourt, Luka has numbers, and he throws a no-look pass to Daniel Gafford in transition, and it's an inaccurate pass and results in a turnover. Luka throws it ahead to Daniel Gafford, who's left unaccounted for the easy catch and dunk. Gafford coming up the screen for Luka is going to create a drive left. He's going to play with the defender pinned to his right side, get into the step back in short range, and knock down the shot. Kyrie's going to ISO Klay Thompson, stay patient, play with change of pace with the right-left pull-up, and misses the shot going to his right. Luka's going to play out a double drag with Derrick Jones diving to the rim. Luka's going to try to drag the double out wide, try to slip a pass in with the no-look, and Draymond Green makes a perfect read, jumps the pass, and forces a turnover. Kyrie's going to get the ball out of a flare, attack off the catch with the rip-through, get to the middle of the floor after beating Moses Moody, and knock down the pull-up in short range. Luka's going to attack, draw two along the sideline, get to Exum on a go-and catch, who sprays it out to Kyrie, and Moses Moody does a great job of playing with contact and pressuring Kyrie in the corner, who tries to get a step-back three and misses the shot. This is a great example of having multiple wings that you can trust on the perimeter to make plays off the dribble. PJ Washington plays out of the pocket with Luka getting blitzed, and Exum attacks off the catch, gets it back to Washington for the easy bank-in floater. Then Luka tries to take over with a transition attack, plays out of the between the legs, crossover into a step-back three, gets potentially fouled by Draymond Green on the release and makes a shot regardless. Here, Luka pushes on the break, and he's going to take advantage of his front court running the floor. PJ Washington gets the ball on the trail, has numbers, and just dunks it. Exum screening for Luka at half court creates a double. Exum's going to be able to attack off the catch, draw two, pass the ball out, and a wide open PJ Washington three in the corner doesn't fall. Luka's going to attack sideline and get in the corner, read that the Warriors are pre-rotating and help with Green and the weak side low defender, so he's going to dart the ball to the weak side corner. Washington gets the ball ripped, but Exum recovers it, and they're going to get into a wide action for Tim Hardaway Jr. Draymond Green is ball watching. Luka shakes up a little bit on the weak side and gets a catch-and-shoot three and makes Green pay. Luka's going to receive a ball screen from Dante Exum, and Draymond Green is going to be ready to help at the nail. Luka throws a quick no-look pass to Kleba on the weak side wing and has the ball rim out. As Luka posts up Moses Moody, he's going to read Kleba flashing, drawing the attention of Steph Curry. Exum's going to be freed up for a catch-and-shoot three on the pass, and he misses the shot. Now Luka's posting up Moses Moody in the short corner area, and he's essentially going to try to play out of a step back, fade away, and has the ball hit the back of the rim. The Warriors continue to be aggressive with low defender rotations, setting them early. Tim Hardaway Jr. was in the dunker spot, but fills the weak side corner, gets the pass from Derrick Jones Jr. after he touches the paint, and makes the defense pay for not staying home on him. The Warriors blitz Kyrie Irving, get the ball out of his hands, and live with the results with the rest of the Mavs unit trying to make a play. Derrick Jones Jr. shooting a three is a result to live with, and it pays off with him missing. Kyrie tried taking matters into his own hands on the transition attack. He stays patient for Gafford to fill the dunker spot, plays off two, finishes against pressure, and misses the layup. Another play you normally see Kyrie make, but he didn't here out of the ball screen rejection. He plays off two, gets to a right-hand floater, and it rims out. This was a strange shot from Luka. Normally doesn't miss remotely this badly. Out of the transition trail, he's going to get the ball from Maxi Kleba and airballs it. Luka gets it to Exum to play out of the second side. He's going to try to get into a handoff with Kyrie Irving out of the corner, and Klay Thompson does a great job of blowing this play up, and it's a turnover. Luka's going to get the ball to Maxi Kleba to get a fresh possession so he can attack off the dribble once again, and he's going to get a screen from Kleba, draws a blitz, and then tosses it to Kleba on the short roll, who has an open catch-and-shoot look and misses the shot. The ball is going to find Luka. Maxi Kleba sets a step-up screen for him, and he's going to read the low defender, Andrew Wiggins, making his way to the paint, and he's going to just dart the ball with his right hand all the way to Exum in the weak side corner. He's going to attack a closeout and spray it out to a wide-open PJ Washington, who hits the shot. One of the ways the Mavs create clean touches late in games for Luka is to have him play off ball and screen for Kyrie Irving. Now he has the ball in a middle floor ISO instead of getting blitzed out of a quick ball screen. Now he's going to work his way to the nail, playing out of the turnaround, one-legged jumper, and hits the shot. Luka's going to get blitzed, and he's going to trust Maxi Kleba to play out of the pocket once again, and he's going to come up short, attacking right, play off two, and miss the finish attempt. On the sideline, out of bounds play, Kyrie's going to draw two on the catch, split the defenders, and get it to open PJ Washington, who plays out of a reload using a shot fake and misses the three. The Warriors are not going to top block Kyrie Irving on this handoff from Daniel Gafford. He's going to come off the handoff, attack downhill, get to the nail area, pull up off two, and draw a foul and hit the shot. Here, Luka trusts PJ Washington in the open floor to attack off the catch, and he ends up getting the floater to go, banking it off the glass. After getting scored on by not top blocking, Gary Payton II is going to top block Kyrie now, get made to pay on the backdoor cut, and an easy dunk. Gafford's going to come up with an important offensive rebound on this possession. Irving's going to attack baseline, draw two, miss the floater attempt, and no one accounted for Gafford boxing him out, and he's able to get a clean putback to go. Luka finds Gafford on a throw-ahead pass after he gets behind the defense, catch and finish right here. Notice after a series of finishes, the defense has to respect Gafford. He runs the floor hard, and now Tim Hardaway Jr. is left wide open for a floater, and he makes the defense pay. Luka's going to attack aggressively early, play out of the spin move against a smaller defender, throw it to the trailing PJ Washington, who forces a flyby with a shot fake, gets into the paint, plays off two, and misses a floater. A breakdown from the Warriors' defense happens, leaving Kyrie Irving wide open on this inbounds play. Steph and Klay have a miscommunication. Kyrie's left open as a result and misses the shot. Luka screens for Kyrie, and Kyrie's going to attack left, draw 2, get it to Luka on the pop, catch and shoot 3, and he misses the shot. Gafford's going to get the ball to Kyrie after the inbounds pass, and he's going to draw 2 defenders. Gafford's going to come up the flash, draw Klay Thompson for the strong side corner, leaving PJ Washington wide open for 3, and he misses the shot. This time, Kyrie screens for Luka, and Luka is going to stay patient. Smaller defender is going to naturally bring extra defensive attention at the nail. He gets it to Kyrie, who attacks off the catch, tries to make a no-look pass, and Green effectively guards 2 with 1, blows up Gafford's finish attempt with the block, and this was a pivotal defensive play to seal the win for the Warriors. Luka's going to send Wiggins flying to the floor, playing out of a step back, launching off with the push-off, and he's going to draw Podziemski from Kyrie on the wing, and then he's just going to get the ball to the open teammate. Kyrie hits the 3. The Mavs continue to try to rally back. Kyrie gets the ball, gets it quickly to Luka, who draws 2, who then finds PJ Washington wide open on the top of the key, who hits the 3. One last transition push. Kyrie's going to try to get to the rim for a quick 2, splits 2 defenders. Draymond Green gets vertical, pressures him, and it's a missed layup. I appreciate it if you watch this video all the way through. If you could like this video, comment, it would help the algorithm. And if you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, that would also be appreciated as well. And I'll have more content like this throughout the rest of the Mavericks season and throughout the offseason.